Hi.
Hi.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this breakout room. What we want to do is, I don't know if we send an email with inspiration cards with photos. Maybe if everybody could just nod or shake their head. Did everybody receive this, or does everybody have this?
Yeah.
No, I see that Doris maybe not, and
I think no, I haven't received it.
okay, it's okay. What I can do is I'll share my screen. So the first question actually for us is just, I'm going to show you some pictures, and then just look at the pictures and see which picture you say, okay, this is of all the things that we've just said, is a good representation of what it gave you as a feeling, or how it touched you, or what your views are on what is told. And then we're going to have a round where everybody's just going to say in the chat what that is, and then we'll have the introduction that way, so you can explain why you chose a picture, and then you can say who you are and where you work and what you do. So that's basically the idea. Is that clear for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll share my you got it. Okay, so if I'm correct now, you see some pictures on the screen. I'll just see if I can get this any larger for you. Can everybody see the pictures? Do I need to zoom in? Just if you want to, you can leave your mic open, because we're a small group, so if people want to say something. This is the first picture page. This is the second one. And maybe it was too quick, I don't know, but I think it'd be nice just to have that talk. The people that did receive the pictures obviously have maybe looked at their own set. So my question, if you could just in the chat just share what your views are on what you just heard. And it can be from a perspective how you have questions, how it translates to your country, or recognition, where you think, oh yeah, I recognize that, and I think this is very important, or things like that. And then just put a short description of the picture that you chose to explain your view on that. So we can use the chat for that. Ineke, yeah?
My chat doesn't work.
The chat doesn't work?
Mine neither.
If I may suggest, we're in such a small group,
Yeah.
why not have a conversation?
So,
I agree. If the chat doesn't work, let's do that. So who would want to start? Is there anyone who wants to start with their views?
I can go.
Eva, yes, please.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm from Athens, Greece. I work at CMOP. I'm very happy to meet you. The photos that I would choose was two of them. The one with clouds and the persons, the figures, and another one with a little child on the beach going towards the sea. And yes, I find these two photos more symbolic of positive health and positive mental health, and how you can have a good well-being and overall health. That's why I choose mostly these pictures. I really agreed with what you said, Stefan, before on the concept of health and how it is different in different regions, countries, social groups. And I think it was really interesting, the whole conversation that we did before.
Okay, thank you. And can anybody else share their view with us on how they think? Heidemarie, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Excuses if I'm not pronouncing your names correctly, but is that correct? Could you maybe say what you? I think your microphone's on. Oh no, we don't hear you. I think the others don't either, do we? No.
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 Hi,
No. Yeah.
Heidemarie, your microphone is off.
No, not.
Now we hear you.
Okay. Maybe it's the connection. I took the puzzle because I think health is not just one thing. It's very, very different things. And putting together every part of the puzzle will be the whole thing.
Yeah. Thank you. That's good, and we can just do this briefly, and then we can start asking each other questions about what we said. Doris, would you maybe want to share how your view is?
Yes, I would choose the picture of the old lady in the garden.
Yeah.
Doing she looks, I think that's probably a perspective I want to reach when I'm getting older. I think it's a picture which I think she seems to be healthy. She seems to be happy. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Karen, could you maybe share?
Well, joining in with Doris, this summer I started exchanging small plants with a really older lady than I am, and I thought, oh, that's now I really start to grow old, because I'm exchanging young plants with another lady for the garden. But actually, my choice would be the same as Heidemarie Stafflinger. The concept of positive health is known to me, and I think most of the pictures in the two inspirational cards are what I think about health as well. It's very broad. It's very many-sided.
Thank you. Ute, could you share your view?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Well, I was looking at these pictures really concentrated yesterday, and I found them nearly all that I can work with personally. I found everything very positive. The only picture that I want to exclude, it is so loud. The only picture that I have to exclude is the one, this elderly pair, men and women, are looking at their cell phones. And I mean, this is really tragic what we are doing with the smartphones at the moment. And so I don't want to end like that. And if we just could reduce a little bit cell phone and tipping, and because they're sitting side by side and both are tipping, and this is something like that reminds me of my husband and me, and I said, my God, actually, well, if we could diminish this a little bit, would be lovely for my future.
It would be better. Okay, thank you, Ute. And is it Mihaela? Is that? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
I'm here. No, it's today, because I'm here in behalf of my colleague. Yeah.
Sorry.
So no problem. My name is Tadej. I was in dilemma by choosing two pictures. First one was with the coffee and biscuits, and then the other one was the basketball player. But both, if we are connected, if we don't take time for ourselves, for our condition, and constantly just working, I don't think how will this end in, I don't know, if I look from my side, in 10 or 20 years from now. So especially nowadays when we work from home and the work is quite challenging for everyone, we often don't take time to relax and to have just conversation to each other, and this is something that affects to our health and our condition. So,
yeah. Thank you, Vede. I think that's another. I'm guessing 40-ish-year-old person. I understand especially what you're saying in that phase. So I think also that for me is the phase in our lives are very dependent on how we view our health issues as well. Thank you. Ineke, can you maybe share with us?
Yes, I also took the picture like who Doris picked of the woman with the flowers in the garden, and that's why I very soon be a pensionado. So I think that's the thing I want to do when I'm 66 next month, and I have to retire. So that's why I think, well, that makes me healthy. I know the positive health thinking theory very good, and I think that all the pictures were very, very nice to see. You are going to smile when you see the pictures. Well, I don't think the coffee and the cake is not so not so healthy, but well, very nice to see. And I think that from my point of view, I am a worker in the healthcare, and I think we should share with our clients and our co-workers much more positive things than now, and we're all sitting at home now and are very lonely at the computer screen. So I think that is very good to join these pictures and talk about it.
Thank you, Ineke. And lastly, Maria, your views maybe on what you heard? Maria, can you hear me? I see Maria's microphone is not on. So just wait a few seconds, see if that can work, and otherwise I'll continue. Because maybe I'll share with you also I have two pictures that I mostly choose. There's one with the lady with the sweater, and my name is Stefan. I'm 45 years old, and unluckily I have every say 6-7 years I have a depression, and that sweater for me is the people around me. They are my safety net. They are the people that actually keep me grounded and safe. So that component social that Alex showed, I've learned that is where my resilience is. In those phases, even though I'm a person, in my work I have a lot of contact, so I have a lot of contact around me. It's very difficult for me to become lonely because there are always a lot of people around me, but still it's how I have contact with those people that is very important to me. That I know that if I am going through a difficult position at time, if I measure, I'll see that I move a lot less. And then I can set myself goals that I need to go cycling. Because as Bas said, I cycle as well. I think a lot of Dutch people cycle. But that's not my solution, because if I fail, I have failures and I get a lower self-esteem. What I now have is I have a few of my best friends who know me, who know that if I don't call them up a lot with my cell phone, sorry Ute, then they know something's wrong. And then they just say, okay, next week we're going cycling, Stefan, come on, let's go. And that's my safety net. And that's where my resilience is. That's something that I've learned through the concept. So that's one of the pictures that I choose a lot. And the other one is the one with the old man with the kite, with the naughty kite with the legs, is that I also believe, and it's not that I believe that humor is very important. That it's very important just to see the light side of things. That also helps me in how I experience my health and my positive health. Hey, Ute, I think you had a question or you had your hand raised, no?
Well, sorry, Stefan, your input was so important, and I didn't want to interrupt at all. It is just a colleague of mine was Gabriele Winkler. She was falling out of the session, and I wanted to put her in again. And as it is centralized, so sorry for the click, and I cannot find how to put her in. I think it's central organized. Sorry.
Okay, I hope Anushka on the other side is seeing if people.